Can somebody tell me how this simple move of blowing a stop sign turns into this? Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. It's so greatly appreciated. Truly is. Before you get started, let me give you my usual disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Please do not take what I say as fact. Please always do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Next, if you have not liked, subscribed, or commented yet, please consider doing so because it really helps me out and I really appreciate it. All right, so today we're talking about the very controversial Camden County body cam. January 2022, Sharice Faria was driving along when she fails to properly stop at a stop sign in Camden County, Georgia. Deputy Christine Newman spots this and pulls her over. Okay, fine. During the stop, Deputy Newman asks Sharice to step out of the vehicle after she realizes that she has a non-judgment suspended license because of a lapse in her auto insurance.
Hello. Hey. Does that roll down? It's dark. Alright. You got your driver's license? Alright. The reason why I pulled you over is you didn't stop at the stop sign.
Deputy Newman calls for backup, and when her plainclothes backup arrives, she fills him in on what's going on.
Hey, buddy.
What you got?
She's non-judgment suspended. But she's the only one in the car. So I can't let her drive off. I mean, I can let her sit right here until I leave. But she's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car. I just can't tell her she can't drive it.
You what?
I can't make her really get out of her car, I mean, if I'm not arresting her.
Take your stories, tick too.
I am. Don't. I know what I'm talking about. Let me go deal with her real quick. Just a second.
I'll probably pull a case number, but
Okay.
I'm out and about if you need me.
Yep, thank you. Hey, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Hey. You want to step out here for me? Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you.
I can't touch you right here.
No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to clean the vehicle, so there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
Because
step out
I
of the
told you to
vehicle.
step out. Okay? So let's not. I want you to step out because I need you to step out. Okay?
I need to have a reason to
You
step
don't
out.
have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a
back over here,
Yeah,
please?
come on.
Ma'am.
Get out. Get out of the car. 11:59 Camden. I need another unit.
40 you en route.
Get out of the vehicle. I am not. I will break this window.
You need them 1018.
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Camden, I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
7-1 back 6-4.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window. I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of the vehicle right now.
This officer just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of Get out! Right get the of my fucking car. Right now, get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out. Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay? You okay? Good. You're all right. Sit tight. Good? Okay. She hurt, she want, or need medical attention?
I'll ask her in a minute.
Christy's fine. I got Christy. You go check on her. You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're okay. Relax.
I just wanted her to step out the car
I know,
so I
I
can
know.
talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
Relax.
I'm so mad. I'm so like, the fuck
Just relax.
did that even come from?
18 Camden, go ahead and start me a squad for the suspect.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Man, you did everything. I think you did great. You didn't shoot.
I'm just not that person. I know sometimes I'm gonna have to taste them, but I'm just a hands-on person.
I think you did great.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the video again, but from a different angle.
Hello. All right, let's go. Let me sunglasses. Hello. Hey. Does that roll down? It's dark. All right. You got your driver's license? All right. The reason why I pulled you over is you didn't stop at this house. She was shocked as to why she got pulled over.
She was?
She didn't even see that that was a stop sign, apparently. She's like, gotcha. Oopsie daisies. 11:59 Camden, 27th through Florida.
Good.
Frank, 600 104 76 6780. 06.
Hang on, 159.
Good.
Sherry Sierra out of Brunswick. She's suspended for non-judgment suspension. 2924.
10-4, let's try that one more time. It's going to be a last name Cheris.
For you said it was Foxtrot 600, 104, 766, 780.
10-4.
That's what I have.
Yeah, Fiera, Dawn.
Yep, that's the one.
10-4. Does it say what non-judgment is for? Child support or?
Doesn't specify. It says non-judgment suspension, March 19th, 2021.
Double. That didn't sound like the name that she said at all. Did it to you?
No, not the first time.
I'm like, oh, and from Brunswick? I'm like, hold up, I'm so confused. We look up stop sign for me. Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy.
What you got?
She's non-judgment suspended. But she's the only one in the car. So I can't let her drive off. I mean, I can let her sit right here until I leave. But she's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car. I just can't tell her she can't drive it.
You what?
I can't make her really get out of her car. I mean, if I'm not arresting her.
Take your stories. Take two.
I am. Don't. I know what I'm talking about. Church over?
Yeah, I got left a little early. They're good. I got a couple of errands I got to run.
Okay.
I got to go down to Debbie Street and meet with Marcus Woodard. You remember Marcus?
The name sounds really familiar.
Well, you got Tony, Truck, and then Marcus.
Okay.
Marcus, it's like I said, the running joke. I spent my first 10 years chasing Marcus, and now the last 10, since he come out of prison, he's been nothing but good.
Really?
Hell, he comes and works on my house.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's got a problem. He bought a piece of property down there. It's kind of an abandoned house. It's over in what used to be that donut hole, 40 in the spur back up in there, Debbie Street.
Okay.
He called me. He's pissed off because they've been going up in there and single bottling meth. He's called St. Mary's. St. Mary's ain't doing nothing about it. We can't CTW him because they can't find him.
Yeah.
So I said, Marcus, let me come look at the property. I'll get with Cheney. Maybe we can put some cameras up or something. He works in Alabama. He's only home on the weekends now. So I have to catch him on the weekend.
I gotcha.
I'll go down there. You'll hear me down there. I'll be fine.
Okay. If you need us, you sure let us know.
Well, if I need anybody, I ain't calling St. Mary's. I'm calling for a deputy.
Sure, yeah. We'll be there fast. We'll be there faster, okay? Let me go deal with her real quick. Just a second.
I'll probably pull a case number, but
Okay.
I'm out about if you need me.
Yep, thank you. Hey, Dawn. Miss Dawn. Hey. Come on, step out here for me. Because I want you to. Because I'm going to talk to you.
I can't touch you right here.
No, I want you to step out.
I'd like to stay in the vehicle because there's a reason why.
Yeah, I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
Because
step out
I
of the
told you to
vehicle.
step out. Okay? So let's not. I want you to step out because I need you to step out. Okay?
I need to have a reason.
You don't have to. Where is it stating that you have to have a
back over here,
Yeah,
please?
come on.
Ma'am.
Get out. Get out of the car. 11:59 Camden, I need another unit.
40, you en route?
Get out of the vehicle. I am not. I will break this window.
You need them 1018.
She won't get out of the car. Get out of the car, so I'm going to break that window.
You're not going to break the window.
18 Camden, I'm mobile. I'll be to her in 30 seconds.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle right now. Oh my God.
71 by 6 away.
Listen to me. I really don't want to break your window. I really don't. But when I tell you to get out of the vehicle, you are to get out of the vehicle. So get out of the vehicle.
1118 is 23.
Are you fucking kidding me? Get out of the vehicle right now.
This officer just hit the damn front of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of Get out! Run! Get the out of my car! Right now, get out! Get out of the fucking car! Get out! Are you kidding me? Get out!
Taser, taser, taser.
Get out!
Roll over now.
Get out! Dad! We're gonna stop her! I got him and fell.
Man.
Oh my God! They're gone anyway.
Let him go.
You're not gonna get that. Get up. Stop playing. I'll get up.
Hold on to her.
I'll put my shirt down. Get her fucking ass up right now.
Good. Walk. Walk, okay? You okay? You're all right. Sit tight. Okay. She hurt. Does she want or need medical attention?
I'll ask her in a minute. Is there...
Christy's fine. I got Christy. You go check on her. You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You're okay. Relax.
I just wanted her to step out of the
I
car
know,
so I
I
could
know.
talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
Relax.
I'm so mad. I'm so like, the fuck
Just relax.
did that even come from?
18 Camden, go ahead and start me a squad for the suspect. I'm clear.
you?
Yeah, I'm pissed.
I was coming.
I know. I don't know where that came from. Honestly, she would not get out of the car.
You do what you got to do, okay?
No,
she was non-compliant. You did what you had to do to get her.
I freaking hurt her when she was in cuffs. I'm in trouble.
You okay? Was she still resisting you in cuffs?
She just kept saying for me to get away from her and stop. Yes, to me she was.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can tase somebody in handcuffs if they're still.
I didn't tase her. I went hands on her, and I kept saying, I don't want to break your window. Like, come on, I don't understand this. I don't want to break your window. I didn't break it.
My camera's still hot.
No, I could have. I could have.
You don't have to say anything.
I'm so just. Oh my
Wait till
God.
Todd gets here, alright? Talk to him, see what he says, alright? So what's her deal? Just a suspended license?
I wasn't even arresting her. I asked her to step out so I could talk to her about because she can't drive off.
Yeah.
I was just going to tell her that. And I was going to say, hey, I'm not going to make you drive. I'm not going to make you, you know what I mean? Like, hey, this is the deal. Do as you wish. You can't drive. But I like to tell them that when they step out of the vehicle. She wouldn't. She told me no. Nothing recording. I mean, it's still recording, but I mean, it fell off.
Yeah.
Huh? It was right here. They hear everything.
Yeah.
I'm just a little shaken up.
You didn't see anything in the vehicle or anything, right?
I didn't even, no.
Okay.
There's nothing. I mean,
I don't understand if it's just a suspended license.
she didn't even know that yet. I hadn't even had a chance to tell her.
I'm thinking there might be something else.
I just asked her to step out because I just wanted to talk to her. And she said there's no reason to. I said, yeah, I just want you to step out. And she said no. Is she hurt?
She's saying she don't know. She thinks you might have hurt her face when you threw her to the ground or she hit the front of the car.
She did.
But she's not even saying if she's for sure hurt.
Did you get all her license and all that stuff? Or
Yep, I got it.
huh?
I got something flew over here. Her license.
Huh?
Her license. Hang on.
Yeah, her license. I threw it.
Do you want me to look for it?
Somewhere. It's 10 meter.
31 Camden 1051.
If my legs weren't so hairy, I'd check my knee because it's killing me.
That's sensitive. Okay. You good?
I'm sorry.
Man, you did everything. I think you did great. You didn't shoot.
I didn't do anything. I'm just not that person. I know sometimes I'm gonna have to taste them, but I'm just a hands-on person.
I think you did great.
Charisse is thrown to the ground, cuffed, and tased. After standing up, she's punched in the face. She has her hair pulled, and she has her face slammed into the police car. Then you hear Deputy Newman. I'm going to play this part for you again. And you're going to hear her, in case you guys missed it, you're going to hear her, she says to the plainclothes officer, I can't make her get out of the car. Then she tells Charisse to get out of the car. Then everything happens, and then she's told, great job handling the situation. The guy in the plainclothes, he's the other officer. He's the officer that tases Charisse for no reason at all. 0 reasons. The other guy, the younger kid that's sitting next to her in the truck, the whole time I was like, who is this dude? He is a 911 operator that was on a ride along, and he's also one of the people that told her, good job, you did a good job. No, you didn't do a good job. You did it. No, in what world did you do a good job?
I mean, I can let her sit right here until I leave. But she's on private property at this point. I can't make her get out of her car. I just can't tell her she can't drive it.
What?
I can't make her really get out of her car. I mean, if I'm not arresting her. I want you to step out.
But there's not a reason for me to
Because
step out
I
of the
told you
vehicle.
to step out, okay? So let's not, I want you to step out because I need you to step out.
All right, you're okay. Relax.
I just wanted her to step out the car
I know,
so I can
I know.
talk to her about her. We already discussed it.
I think you did great. You didn't shoot.
I didn't do anything. I'm just not
Played
that
that.
person. I know sometimes I'm going to have to take someone. I'm just a hands-on person.
I think you did great.
She has since filed a federal civil rights lawsuit over the incident. And the lawyer that she hired has already defended 4 other clients regarding excessive force being used against them in Camden County by the Camden County Deputy Office. Lastly, during the video, you see another officer that takes Sharice away after standing around watching the situation go down, right? So, as I'm watching this story about Jarrett Hobbs, I noticed that the one officer looks a whole lot like the officer that was on scene with Sharice. And it was making me insane. It was making me crazy. So I searched and I searched and I searched. And sure enough, I found it. I was right. It was the same person. Right on Deputy Newman's incident report, it says, at that time, Deputy Beagle took custody of her. I'll read the incident report to you guys because the deputy has already been indicted for lying on the report anyway. January 16th, 2022, at approximately 10:50, while on patrol, I was sitting at the Shell on JSJ Hospitality when I observed a green pickup truck that failed to stop at the intersection of Hospitality. I activated my emergency equipment and initiated a traffic stop. As I approached the driver's side, I observed the window tint to be too dark for me to be able to see inside. I knocked on the window and asked the driver, later identified as Sharice Faria by her Florida driver's license, to roll the back window down so that I could see inside. Ms. Faria only would roll it down halfway. I advised her of the reason for the stop, and she put her thumb up to me. I went back to my vehicle and had Camden Dispatch run the driver's license. And when it came back, I was advised that Sharice had a non-judgment suspension. I asked dispatch what it was for, and it did not give a reason. I wrote Ms. Faria a stop sign ticket, and I decided to advise her of her suspension and give her the chance to get someone to get her and the vehicle since I was unable to allow her to drive due to her being suspended. I approached the driver's side and asked Ms. Faria to step back to my car to speak to me. She did not acknowledge me, so I approached the driver's door and asked her to step out so that we could talk. Ms. Faria refused to get out, stating she demanded a reason. I advised her I would tell her when she stepped out, but I need to get her out. She refused each time I asked her. I called for another unit for assistance. She rolled up the window and locked the door so that I could not open it. I advised her that she needs to step out of the vehicle, and I asked her to not make me break out her window, stating that this was not worth all this. She was non-compliant. At some point, I got the door unlocked and attempted to assist her out of the car. She was resisting and holding onto the steering wheel while shoving and yanking me. Deputy Smith showed up to the scene. He pulled up to the front of the vehicle and the bumper hit the front of her car. He could only see her and I fighting in the front of the vehicle. He opened the passenger side door and attempted to tase her, but due to her resisting and moving around, he was unable to do so. I was able to get hold of her and get her out of the vehicle and to the ground. She was actively resisting while out of the truck. Deputy Smith was able to dry stun her with his taser, but it seemed to have no effect on Miss Faria, who continued to resist. No, she didn't. She did not. She was not resisting. We were able to get handcuffs on her at that time. Miss Faria still resisted while in her cuffs. No, she didn't. She did not. I attempted to help her up. She pushed me away and kept moving about. No, she didn't. She got up herself. I allowed her to get up on her own. When I grabbed her arm to lead her to the front of my vehicle, she began snatching away from me and yelling for me not to touch her. No, she didn't. Sorry, by the way, I should mention, this is the first time I'm reading this because actually just the only thing I was looking for was the the deputy beagle, and it was at the very bottom. And so I was like, all right, score. So I'm actually reading this with you guys the first time. Okay. She proceeded to resist arrest by jerking my arm in an attempt to break away from me. In my attempt to control the situation, she ended up being hit in the face and then forcefully put on the bumper by my patrol vehicle. At that time, Deputy Beagle took custody of her. He stated she proceeded to resist arrest with him by yelling and pushing away from him as well. He was able to lead her to the inside of his patrol car. Bullshit. All right, guys, if you're still here, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and I appreciate you so, so, so very much. Please please like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't yet. Let me know what you think down below. And until next time, stay safe out there.